Good morning. Welcome to your weighted workout with Regina. This is an all levels fitness class for women in midlife. Go ahead and grab your space that you're going to work out in, and I'll meet you on the mat. All right, y'all. Most of our class today will be down on the mat or in your floor space. But if you don't have a mat, then that's fine. And then and then we'll have just one exercise that is a standing exercise, and that is going to be squats with heel raises. For that, you might like to add some weight. So go ahead and grab your weight of choice, have it nearby, and we're going to get started with our warm up. All right, so go ahead and start a walk in place, forward and backward. If you don't have room to go forward and backward, then just stay in your space. Awareness of the pelvic floor and the belly here. If you want music for your workout, I encourage you to put on your music of choice that keeps you motivated. All right, then we're going to plant the feet. We're just going to tap out, grabbing a little squat as we tap. So working the glutes as well as the legs. And if you are wanting a little more in this warm up, you can take a little twist of the torso in the opposite direction and maybe even reach through the arms. So personalize it, make it work for you. Stay as high, go as deep, add whatever you want to add here. And then we'll come back to center. We're going to take the right leg forward with the heel down, toes up, bend the knees to scoop down, come up, and we'll stay on this side for about 30 seconds, and then we'll switch. The back knee bends, the front one stays straight. One more on this side, and switch it out. Keeping the back flat, the neck long. One more. And then walk it out a little bit. A little movement in the arms. Reset through your torso. And then plant the feet. We're going to bring the heels up toward the glutes and then press the arms back. Start pushing the arms overhead while you kick the heels to the glutes and push them forward. Good. And then we're going to plant the feet, wiggle through the shoulders. Arms are coming out to the sides, and you're just going to step tap. If you can bring the arms shoulder level, great. You don't need to go any higher. If getting up to the shoulder level isn't working for you, no sweat. Honor what the body is offering at this time. Focus on your breaths. For some of us, certain joints have a lot of discomfort in them pretty much all the time. So we need to keep moving. We don't want them to lock up. We just have to really focus on our range of motion and our breath and honor what is there. Good. A couple more. And shake it all out. Good. Big inhale, float up. Exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms back. Inhale and exhale. 3 more, lifting the heels. Connect with your core so that you can balance when you bring those heels up. Good. All right, nice and warm. Let's move on to our first exercise. So, navel to spine, push your glutes back, grab your weights. And we are moving into our squat with the heel raises. So here we go. Squat it down, push the glutes back, the knees back, press into the ground to come up, lift the heels. Slide down, push back. If it's too much to lift both heels, do one at a time and alternate sides. So we're down, come up, lift one heel, squat it back down, press up, lift the other heel. Squat, press up. Good. Squat. And I forgot to check the time when we started, so let's grab 3 more. Nothing quick here, slow control. Very good. And then come on down. You have a 20-second pause, and as you do, you're transitioning, and we're coming all the way down to the left side. You might like to have a weight here, so keep it close by. And you're going to stack that left elbow under the shoulder. We're coming into clamshells, so if you do want to add weight, you'll just hold it on there. Inner edges of the feet stay connected, navel to spine, shoulders down. We open and close with control. Ooh. 2 more. And then set your weight, roll onto your back. Roll down, moving into a 1-leg bridge if that's available. So maybe add weight here. You're going to press into that right leg. The left leg is in the air, or ankle crosses the thigh. And here we go. Drive it up. And break. 20 seconds here. You can go ahead and prepare for your clamshells on the second side. And begin. Ten more seconds, and then we'll roll to the back. And take your paws, roll onto your back. Wait if you want it. And this time the right ankle either over the left thigh or right leg in the air. And begin. Really press through the left heel. If this is too intense, keep both feet down. One more. And break. All right. You're in your 20-second recovery, and we'll be making our way back to standing to go through this again. So take your time as you're ready. Make your way there. And it'll be squats with the heel raises. I'm going to give you another 10 seconds here. Take a breath in, breath out. All right, here we go. Squat, heels, squat, heels. If your knees are unstable, you can always slide a fitness ball or a block, yoga block, a cushion, something between the knees, even a folded towel to help you stabilize them. One more. And take your break. Come on down. Get your body ready for clamshells. We'll start with the left side down. And begin. Inner edge of the feet stayed connected. Shoulders down your back. Speed is not necessary here. Good form over speed. One more. And then ease your body down onto your back. Left ankle over right thigh or into the air. And begin. Ten more seconds. break. Shake out your right leg a little bit. Ease your body in position for clamshells on the second side. And begin. Keep your awareness on the work you're doing in your body. Follow the top leg as it lifts and lowers. Keep the hips stacked, the shoulders stacked. Awareness of the neck being long. Space between the jaws. One more here. And then make your way onto your back. And this time the left leg does the work, so the right leg is either in the air or over the thigh. And begin. Weight is optional here. You can go through these moves without any added weight. You can always keep both feet down. 10 seconds. And break. Whew. Take your breaths. All right. You have another 20 seconds here. This is a little bit longer recovery in between sets. And so the next set of exercises, we're going to be forward, face down on our mats. Don't think you need any weight here. You want to make sure the sides of your mat space is open so you're not bumping into anything. Come all the way down onto your abdomen. And these are called snow angels. So, except you're prone, right? So your arms are forward, your legs are extended. You're going to reach the legs away, the arms are back. Maybe you can bring them all the way back and then bring everything back to center. Join in at any time. Honor the range of motion you have in your body. So if you can keep the elbows unbent and just slide the arms, then do so. If you need to bend the elbows, then do so. Take your break here, lower the head. Breathe, release your low back. And then we will ease the body up into a plank position. And this can be on the knees or the toes. And we're going all the way down to the forearms and up to the hands. So it's a moving plank. I'm demoing right now in this movement from tabletop. And I think shoulder-wise, this is where I will be staying. But you're always welcome to inch the legs back and bring the toes into the air for a modified plank or be on your toes in a full plank. 10 more seconds. Navel to spine. And take your break. From here, just while you're resting, from your tabletop or your plank position, we're bringing knee to elbow and then across to the opposite elbow. Set it up. Navel to spine, long shoulders. Here we go. Knee to elbow and then cross to the opposite elbow. Knee to elbow and cross to elbow and cross to elbow and cross. You're halfway there. Make sure your fingers are spread. You're anchored into the corners of your hands. Really notice and press into the space at the base of the index fingers. One more to the elbows. And take your break. Take a little press of the hips back. Come off your wrist. Little movement. As you're ready, bring the body all the way down. We'll move into those snow angels. This works your back body. And begin to move. So ideally, you can swing the arms straight back and forward. I can do one, but I can't do both. So I'm just going into a modification that honors my body, letting the legs open and close as you can. Two more. And then take your break. Maybe bring the head down for a moment. We have those moving planks coming up. So as you're ready, inhale up. And again, you can do this from any position, on the knees, on the thighs with the toes in the air. Let's go. Or from your toes. And sometimes it's not anything other than a joint stability issue that keeps you from going to another variation. So strength-wise, I'm fine to do this even from my toes, but shoulder stability-wise, I need to be in tabletop. And this is how I honor my body and protect it so that I can continue to work out. And pause. This is your moment of recovery, your rest. Breath in, breath out. You can come off the wrist if you would like. We have 10 more seconds, and then we'll move into those knees to elbows. Set it up. And let's go. Anchored into the corners of the hands. So aside from working the abs, the low abs, and the obliques here, we're also bearing weight into our arms and shoulders, which will help counter osteopenia and osteoporosis. Weight bearing into the arms and shoulders can be very beneficial. You're in your last 5 seconds. And break. Come all the way down to your sitting bones. You get a little extra recovery here. We move on to our last set. So a little release, decompress of the wrist. This next set, we only do one time, and then we'll move into our recovery and stretching. Shake out your arms and shoulders. All right, so our next one is going to be hip ups, and then we will finish with leg wipers. So I don't recommend any added weight for this, and I do want you to have plenty of space on each side of you. And I'm going to give myself a little more room here. All right, so I'm going to spin around so you can see where I'm going with the hips, arms out wide. And then we just lift the hips into the air and come back down. Join in at any time. If you would like to add more core, more of the side core, the obliques, drop to the left. Inhale up, drop to the right on the exhale. So we're working low abs every time we lift our hips. And whether you go side to side or not will depend on how much of the abs you're working. One more, and then come to rest. You can take a moment with the knees in if you would like. Quick demo, the legs will be extended, arms and shoulders down, head stays stationary, and you'll just drop side to side. These are the wipers that I was talking about. And here we go. You're not necessarily going to the floor here, just finding the range of motion that your body can manage while keeping your hips down. So we're not lifting the hips here. You're just extending legs one side, come through center, extend to the other side. And your abs, your obliques, the side abs have to really engage here to stabilize you. Last 10 seconds. And bring the legs to center and hug them in. And that's all of your hard work for today. Well done. Lift your legs and arms into the air. Give them a good shake. Big breaths in and sigh. And then point and flex, move through the joints, circle them, other direction. Wiggle fingers and toes. Spread the toes and the fingers and then crunch them in. Spread, stretch, and strengthen. Pull them in. One more time. And then shake it out again if you need it. Draw the knees in. Exhale, lower both knees toward the left. Head turns to the right. Inhale, head and legs to center. Exhale, lower knees to your right. Keeping the shoulder blades down, and maybe your chin turns left. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, lengthen your legs. Oops. Reach the arms overhead. Big stretch as you breathe in. Exhale, ease your legs and your arms toward your right corners. Use any prop to support the body here that you might need. Feel free to cross your ankles. Inhale back through center, big stretch. Exhale, ease toward your left corners, using any props that you would like, and maybe cross your ankles. Inhale back to center, full stretch. Exhale, knees in, give them a good hug. And then lengthen your legs into the air. Draw your toes down. We're actively stretching the back of the legs. Keep the arms down alongside you, the head down. Maybe allow the legs to ease in a little closer, still reaching through the heels. Bend your knees. Ease your body over to your side and up towards seated. Take just a moment to move the soles of the feet together. Ease the body forward any amount. 3 more breaths here. And slowly inhale the body up. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I wish you much loving kindness. Namaste. Take care.